Welcome to Busted Knees and Pretty Trees. If you're looking to shed the winter dread and take advantage of the fresh energy spring always seems to bring along, you've come to the right podcast. If you're looking to do that and you're a little busted, you've definitely come to the right place because we are quite sympathetic. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. It seems we've been fooled by the false heralds of spring for the past 2 months now. And as a Hoosier, born and raised, I should know better, and I feel a little ashamed. Winter had to give us one more frost just days after the ferns were hung and the tulips bloomed. One last kick to the nuts before finally retreating from where it came, flipping us off in the rear view. Like the IRS does around the same time if you procrastinate because, like myself, you don't like the way your money looks on paper and in sums. Fortunately, I think we're finally in the clear. Unless you haven't filed and forgot to file an extension. I do believe we are in the clear for spring, though. For a few days, anyway. We better get our buns out there while the getting is good, so let's get the tape rolling. I am Travis White. Over there is one hell of a model American, Bradley Greer.
Oh, thank you very much.
That was one groovy adventure you and Sarah had.
Yeah, it was.
And I know there are more tales to tell because we kind of ran out of time.
Yeah. Afterwards, I kept thinking how many things I forgot to talk about.
We might have to do an episode.
Leaf cutter ants.
What are the B-sides?
Yeah.
And of course, fellow shirt tucker and master of ceremonies and convoluted questions for today's Season 8 recap. But unlike previous recaps, he says he's put a twist on the matter. Patty Richardson, everybody.
Hi. Dude, yeah. I noticed that little tongue twister you laid in on that intro, and I got to say, my ears perked up.
That's how I get Patty roaring.
It
Tongue
does.
twisters. He likes
It
that.
does, man. You just laid into that little thing. You sounded like Eminem or somebody just rapping.
Well, I don't have any more tongue twisters for you, but I do have some. I was short for time, so for now, kind of a placeholder. Travis Teasies. And they're just quick questions for you guys, so you should answer quickly before the News Panther gets here.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm in.
Brad, name 3 disgusting things about a nice breezy spring day.
Humidity. The wind catches your lens cap on your camera and makes for shaky photos.
Oof.
And you get your socks wet in rain puddles.
Damn.
Oh, man.
I feel like that's a solid 3.
That is a solid 3. Good,
I was hoping you were just going to say nothing.
good
That's
play.
a dumb question,
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh. Well, I thought I had to. I thought I was required to
Damn,
answer. Getting my camera lens blown around, that is annoying.
I understand. And mine for Patty, he's a little more of an anarchist than you. He may not follow the rules of how questions are answered. In 5 seconds or less, tell everybody what our websites and socials are. Go.
Busted. Damn it. I feel like you were setting me up this whole time. Busted Knees and Pretty Trees on Instagram. Busted Knees and Pretty Trees on TikTok. Busted Pretty at Blue Sky. And bustedpretty.com is our website.
All right.
Did you have a timer going?
No, I did not, but I
That
think
was not much longer than 5, right?
I think you did pretty good.
Yeah, I think you
Thanks.
did.
No penalties.
It's just so
good
hard
job.
because talk about a tongue twister. Lord have mercy.
It really
Seeing all
is.
that is,
I see why you get excited when you hear one.
yeah.
We need to sit down and have a meeting on how we can
Shorten that
condense
up.
that.
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise. Hola, News Panther.
Wasn't sure if he was coming this week.
Dude, let's
I
go.
forgot to turn his mic on at first.
Yeah, I was hoping it came before the question of
Does
me
he have
having
like a
to name all the
lapel mic?
socials.
What kind of mic does he
Yeah,
have?
he has a field mic.
Lay in, B-Rad.
Well,
or Walt. Or
First, I would like to make an official statement.
Oh. Uh-oh.
How's it official from who?
Yeah, from who?
From me.
From you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the desk of
It-
Brad Greer.
It's
Yes.
involving our episode last week that we talked about my Costa Rica trip.
Yes.
Oh, you lied about something.
No. As I was editing and listening to it multiple times over and over, I realized that at one point Travis had asked me if Sarah was a better trail companion than him, because we had just gotten back and me and Travis went on a little hike.
Yep.
And I laid out a few pros and cons of both, trying to make
I
a
don't like where this is going.
biased decision, not non-biased decision. And then Patty straight up said, so overall, Sarah is a better trail companion.
And you confirmed it?
And I said, yeah, but Travis still has the backpacking spot because I haven't gone backpacking with Sarah.
Yeah.
So when I was listening to that, I kind of cringed a little because Travis is my longest hiking partner. So I can never give up hiking with Travis.
Aw.
This is an incredible moment.
Jeez.
Brad rarely
So
opens his heart to
just like
Anybody.
we spoke about the chimpanzees and grooming being a sign of like kinship and friendship.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I got Travis a picture of two capuchin monkeys who he said last week was his favorite childhood animal, and they're grooming each other as a symbolic grooming of Travis for me.
That is
Because
so
I will,
nice.
because if you ever call me to go on a hike, I'll always answer the
That
call.
is so awesome,
Oh
dude.
my God.
And
That's
every
so
time I
nice.
look at this, I'm going to be like, that's me and Brad. Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's awesome.
Dude,
Sweet.
you know I can't get enough pictures to be hanging up.
Pictures
Yeah.
of monkeys.
I freaking love
I mean, how many pictures do you have of monkeys in your home grooming each other?
it. This will be the first,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Surprisingly. But I do have, I think I have some otters
Yeah.
from Brad.
Oh, yeah, he
hanging on the
does.
wall. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've got some of stuff, Brad's stuff.
It's one of my favorite photos.
Well, very cool, Brad. Very
so,
cool.
So
Yeah,
on to
thanks,
the news
man.
story. This
Makes
is
me feel good. I feel really
Oh,
good,
good.
right now. This is going to be a
Nice.
good episode.
nice. This is I have an uplifting story for you too.
What? He's doubling down, dude.
Yeah.
He's buttering us up for something.
What,
I
what
mean,
do you got to bring cookies too?
There
Yeah.
could, I guess,
Yeah.
there is kind of a little bit of a dark side to this, but for the most part, it's good.
I swear to God, if he wrapped out sourdough cookies out of his pack, he was like, I brought 8 cookies for you. I'd be like, what the fuck?
And you don't get any.
Yeah. Yeah.
And unless you can guess what this story is, you can't get one. Well, did you guys know that giant pandas are endemic to China, and any giant panda that you see in the zoo is on loan from China? Like China still owns that panda.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's a legit thing.
They own
Yeah, they
an
just
animal.
yeah, like they have zoos basically sign a lease, like a loan on. We're gonna keep this panda for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they do like a lot of, they have to have correct facilities to maintain pandas, correct staff, like correct funding and everything to be, so they know that these pandas will be okay, because they have been endangered up until recently, like the last decade or so. They
At
just took
first-
them off the endangered list.
I thought you meant like, I don't know why my mind went there, but China had like a copyright on their DNA. But it's more, well,
They only live
sort
there.
of do, right?
Yeah, they only
because
live in-
you own or whatever. Nobody's going to get, unless they smuggle a panda out of there. Well,
Right.
and then people's going to know exactly where
Yeah.
it came from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing, and they use it as a form of soft diplomacy. Like, who gets to? How many pandas does the USA get to display in
Yeah,
our
yeah.
zoos?
Whoa.
we're going to let Canada have a couple more pandas.
Yeah.
And Mexico.
What?
So this came up because this drives me crazy, because Zoo Atlanta is what they call the zoo in Atlanta. It's not the Atlanta Zoo. It's called Zoo Atlanta. Just announced that they are once again receiving 2 giant pandas on loan from China.
Wow.
So this
heck
is
yeah.
only I think it's 3 locations in the U.S., 3 zoos in the U.S. that have pandas. The San Diego Zoo, the Smithsonian's National Zoo, which I never knew was a thing. They have Zoo by Lei and Qingbao.
Is that in
All on loan from China.
Yeah.
is that in New York or Chicago?
I don't know. I meant to look. I'm not sure where that is.
Smithsonian? Do they have
Smithson-
one in D.C.?
Smithsonian's National Zoo.
Oh, zoo.
Oh, DC it could be.
Yeah. So
Wait, really quick. I have
Yeah.
a question. Is this a good thing?
yeah,
Like it? Okay. So this is like conservation. This is you.
Yeah.
You go into this really good home. You breed. You do your thing.
Expose people to this beautiful animal.
Okay,
And
that's
then,
true.
you know,
That's
come to
true.
China and see him in person.
I guess I just didn't
Beautiful,
know if it
but
was like exploitative.
Dumb as hell.
No, so like I said, Zoo Atlanta just announced that they're receiving 2 additional. Well, because they had from 99 to 2024, they had previously had 2 giant pandas. So that's 25 years. They had these 2 pandas, Loon Loon and Yang Yang, and they produced 7 offspring
Wow.
over that 25 years. So I think as soon as they have offspring, that offspring goes straight back to China.
Is that like one of the big problems? Is they just don't multiply quick enough?
That could be, yeah. I mean, 25 years and 7 offspring.
Yeah, that's really low.
And
Are there babies? Do they need a lot of care? Or?
I think they do. I don't know. I don't know how it would be compared to like a grizzly, because that can be like 2 years that a cub stay with their mom. They did call it a part of ongoing panda diplomacy. So for what I'm read about the Zoo Atlanta, they've given over $10 million for giant panda conservation through the loaning. And I think that money's gone towards infrastructure, research, and management of the giant panda recovery effort in China. And I think it also, part of that's their facilities that they use to keep the pandas. So they did go 2 years without a panda. And right now they're doing upgrades to their facilities that they're going to live in. I didn't know that there's that few in the U.S. There's only like 6 pandas in the U.S., giant pandas.
I guess I would have maybe not known that. San Diego Zoo should have probably had a couple.
Yeah, because if you would have asked me, have I seen a panda in a zoo? I feel like I would have said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have.
That's true.
But I'm pretty sure I haven't.
I don't think I have.
I think
I'm
I
thinking about it.
I think I did in Hong Kong, but not in the U.S.
How many pandas do they have in captivity over in China?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I know like these specifically came from it was like Chengdu Research Center or something.
How many giant pandas exist out of the wild?
I think when they were like in their danger, they were down to like 1,600.
Wow.
So I know they've recovered well beyond that because they're no longer considered endangered.
Wow.
So they've made a pretty good recovery. And
They're
I think,
not considered endangered anymore?
there's enough of a population in China now.
In the wild.
Yeah, in the wild.
Wow.
I want to know more about them.
I know,
what's
like, I
their
don't know.
defensive strategy? What?
Right.
Look cute and fart.
Yeah, because
Well, they may not have a lot of predators bigger than them. I
yeah,
don't know.
and they can go up in the trees.
Maybe
and
they can get
big
pissed
cats
off.
and
Dude, panda bears can get fucking pissed.
Yeah, I imagine they're still pretty strong.
Yeah, fuck yeah. They're not little. No.
well, they can fall out of a freaking canopy of a tree and
Walk away.
be fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I really know about pandas is what you see rolling across freaking
Yeah.
the internet,
Like eating bamboo and
falling
rolling
off
around.
shit.
Yeah.
Scaring themselves when they fart.
I want
Yeah.
to see one that's angry.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so that was it. New set of pandas coming to U.S. So if you want to see them,
I'm in
in
on that.
Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta's a good crossroads.
Zoo
state.
Atlanta, not Atlanta Zoo.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Don't get it. Don't search. Don't Google
Atlanta Zoo.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know.
you don't want to see what comes up there, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, yowzers. Dude, if their zoo is anything like their aquarium, it's probably fly
That's what
AF, dude.
I thought. The same thing. That made me wonder because
Yeah.
that aquarium's so good.
Dude, it's so good.
Where's
Yeah.
that at?
Downtown,
Yeah.
right by the football stadium.
Yep. It's
been there.
awesome, dude. Very cool aquarium. And while you're there, you can go to Martin Luther King Memorial National Park or whatever. And
I was
that
just
is
about to
awesome.
ask you, like, where's the closest park?
You can go to like
Major park.
Ebenezer Church. When you're down there at that national park thing, it's right where they're buried, I believe. They have the continuous like fountain.
Yeah.
But then on the loudspeakers, they play speeches that he was giving on that road. And there's moments where you're kind of walking up to a curve to a corner intersection, and you just like could swear that as soon as you turn that, there'll be just some sweet rally going on.
Damn.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is. Ashley, Sebastian, and I went down there. It is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that sounds cool. How big is the park?
Well, they have like one section that's more of Ebenezer Church and some of the places and the different things on the block, and then across the street is a big like visitor center and it's a badass museum of Martin Luther King's life. You kind of walk through it and you see all the stuff that led up to his being assassinated, and then further on, I mean, like it's a very, very cool experience for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to go do that. That'd be cool.
You should. Not that bad of a drive from here either, like 9 hours.
Driving around or through Atlanta is just...
Yeah, people say that, dude. I've never had a bad experience.
It's the Midwesterner like experience.
Yeah.
Like we're going to Florida, but we gotta freaking get through Atlanta first.
You gotta hit that car. Get up 4 a.m.
That's the longest
on the road by
drive.
5. We'll hit Atlanta around 11.
Yeah,
Perfect
it's
time.
because when you get there, you still have 12 hours to go.
Then you hit the Florida line. You're like, yes, we're in Florida. And then it's a whole nother half day. You're like, God damn. Hey, dudes, we have a great episode ahead of us. It's season 8.
Yeah.
Recap.
Season 8 recap.
Trivia recap.
And I am farting excited. Yeah, it's a little bit of trivia.
Been a while since we heard him say farting.
Yeah.
I think we're in for something.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into it. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back, Brad Travie J, or as I've recently started referring to him as Bradley D.
Oh.
I know.
I did. Every time you've been referring to me as Bradley D?
No, you Travie J and him Bradley D.
But it's along the same lines. My middle initial is R, but D for short.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, Brad.
Thanks for that.
Well, telling I'm letting the listeners in on the joke as well. You know, the people that we record this for every week.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
And then Travis J. White.
Travis J. White. Yeah, that's right. Travie J and Bradley D. I'm back with season 8 recap, and I'm super psyched. Go ahead, Bradley D.
That's almost a trivia question for the listeners. My middle name starts with R, but is D for short. What's the name?
Dick.
God damn it, Patrick. I said this is a trivia for the listeners.
You're asking
Brad
what's
Dick
short
Greer.
for Richard?
Yeah, like listeners reply to us on Blue Sky.
Oh.
Man,
Yeah, but that's an easy
my middle
question.
name
yeah,
starts
put
with
out a real heater
my
right off the
middle
bat.
name
Brad.
starts
Come on,
with
man.
my middle name starts with the R and is D for short. I feel like that's not easy.
I feel like immediately I'd go Dick. What about you?
Well, that's wrong. It's Richard.
Yeah, but I'm...
You went straight to the dick.
I guess I did.
Travis just goes,
Likely story.
okay.
All right, we're going to go trivia style for this season recap, and I'm pretty farting excited. Travie J,
Yes.
that's short for his middle name and ending or not using
What's
his
his
last name
What's
at
his
all.
middle name?
James.
Jay.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
Johnny.
No, I'm trying. Well, Patrick, guess.
well, it wasn't truthful when you said
Middle
it was
name.
short for my middle name.
True. That's right.
J is your middle name.
Yeah.
The letter J.
J, the letter J.
Yeah, my parents couldn't afford the
The other 3
The
letters
other
or 2
ones.
letters.
Yeah.
Did they get that period? Is it just J?
insurance didn't cover it. No, not even a period.
Damn,
Just J.
Homer
Yeah.
J. Simpson.
That's cool, dude. Homer J. Simpson. That's cool.
I'm not so certain he I think it is Homer J. Simpson, but I think it's with a period.
I think it is a period.
Bros, we're never going to make it through this trivia. Let's get going. Trivia night. We're going to start with episode 71. Okay? That's way back with Benjamin Datillo.
No, we're just right off to the races here.
Right off to the races.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, thank you.
I get it.
In 1850, paleontologist William King coined the word platystrophia for an extinct genus of brachiopods that lived in Asia, Europe, North America, and South America. In 2007, a couple of researchers established a new genus here in southern Indiana to distinguish these North American brachiopods from their European counterparts. What was the name of this new genus?
Oh, man.
Oh, and there's no.
Oh, get the boards out. Sorry.
Are
yeah.
there? There's no multiple choice.
There can be, but I have a tough time pronunciating any of these.
I assumed there was going to be multiple
Okay.
choice.
I think this one's on the tip of my tongue.
While you're getting the boards out, A, Linguliformia, B, Vinlandistrophia ponderosa, C, Abyssor. This is why I didn't want to. I was hoping you guys. Yeah, these are hard.
Did you make some of these up? Where'd you find these
real.
names?
These are real. Abyss or Hinkia, or D, Acanthothyris.
If this is a sign of things to come, we're in trouble.
Oh, this
Brad.
is the hard
Yeah.
one.
Name,
I can't help that Tatilla was ripping out some words.
do A and B real quick.
A Linguliformia, B, Vinlandistrophia ponderosa.
So a pasta, a buffet.
Yeah.
All right, I have my answer.
C, Abyssor Hinkia, or D, Acanthothyris. All right. What are your answers?
We both have B.
That's right.
Yeah.
Vinlandistrophia ponderosa, because
it was the
Vikings,
Mm-hmm.
they came over and they said, these are brachiopods. This is a genus of it, but they're not the same ones. So
They're all
they
different.
decided the name for us because we all thought that it should be like bourbon astrophia.
Isn't that
or
one
something
that
like
he spit after he said it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
like the Finland.
Vinland.
Vinland.
VIN. And then it would spit every time.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm with Dr. D on that
I'm
one.
gonna do the same.
All right. In episode 71, again, Dr. Tillo's sidewalk experiment about geological time. Do you remember us talking about?
Yeah, it's at PFW.
That's
on
right.
the main sidewalk.
On the main sidewalk. He has his students walk how many meters to show the total age of the Earth?
Is this Jeopardy rules? Price is Right rules, I mean?
What's the, I don't, you'll have to.
If you go lowest, if you go over, you lose.
Well, I have multiple
okay.
choice.
Gotcha.
A,
Like the last
500
question.
feet. 1,000 meters is B.
Feet and meters.
Yep.
Whoa, that's woo.
450 meters or 200 feet. 500 feet, 1,000 meters, 450 meters, or 200 feet.
This is the length of.
The length of when they walked the sidewalk from the main thing to the other thing, he had them walk a certain distance to show the entire age of the Earth,
Oh.
the total age of the Earth.
I got my answer.
As do I.
What is it? Let's see. 450, 1,000. Brad is right. 450 meters he had walk, and if you remember,
What
in that
Travis put?
1,000 meters.
Back in my day, we would have done 1,000.
Actually, it would have been shorter than 450 by like what? Oh, I was going to make an age joke, and I feel like I can't do it as well as
550?
you guys do. Yeah. But do you remember what he said that if you put in the.
That's like a threat.
Yeah, it is. I think he wants us to double down.
No, I
Okay.
don't. No, I don't. Okay, Patty.
Okay.
Okay. I smell you. But do you remember what he used as a representation of the entirety of human life on Earth?
Just like the width of a human hair, some sort of
It was a coin. It was a
fingernail
dime.
dime. Yeah,
A dime. And
On
it
that-
wasn't
on
the
that
length of the
450
dime,
meters.
it was the width of the dime. So you'd stand the dime up on end, and how thin that dime is in the entirety of the age of Earth.
And that's
that
the
is
Earth, not the
all-
universe. That's Earth.
No, Earth. That was the length of the entirety of all of human existence on Earth. All prehistoric history, everything is within that dime.
I wonder what the buildings were. Because
What?
we used to go to PFW, and I feel like I'd get a good visual. And they said
Well,
like Kettler in the engineering
He
building.
mentioned him in the episode.
To go back and listen.
Yeah, he gave a pretty good explanation. I can't remember now. Though.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to that episode.
All right, number 3, the News Panther segment for episode 70 dose.
Oh, shit,
Pretty
I
sure
better-
that's how you say 72. Had to do with the 38th parallel line between North and South Korea.
I'm going to get this one right.
This 160-mile long, 2.5-mile wide stretch of apparently awesome wildlife viewing is referred to as the DMZ, or, say it with me now,
Devil Patrol
Demilitarized Zone.
Oh.
All right. With over 60 years of non-usage, there are many organizations that work to preserve and conserve the wildlife that moved in. What is the name of the organization with Daesom Lee as its director? Is it A, Conserve and Preserve Korea, B, Keep Korea Wild, C, the Korean Republic of Wildlife, or D, Green Korea United?
Ooh. Say C one more time.
Could you also say A, please?
I'll just
And D while you're at it.
Conserve. A is Conserve and Preserve Korea. B is Keep Korea Wild. C is Keep the Korean Republic of Wildlife. And D is the Green Korea United.
Man, I like it's.
The word, when you put the Republic in it, I just feel like they're probably communists.
Well, and D
just throwing that in there.
and D stands for GKU. So I don't know. I got
mine.
Okay, go ahead. D, GKU. A,
I think it's
Conserve
C.
and Preserve Korea. The answer is D. GKU. I don't have much information on the GKU. I forgot to write some stuff about that, but that was the organization that was helping out with the corridors and the wildlife viewing areas.
Yeah, they maintain the trails.
Yes. Very awesome organization. And Daesom Lee, as I was reading through the episode and the article that you posted for us, he is quite the character and had some pretty good statements that I enjoyed. So I implore anybody that's into wildlife area or history or Korea to go listen to that episode, because they're doing some wild farting things.
I wonder if it's better to view that zone from the North Korea side.
Well, we will never know.
Is that just
That's our next trip.
a 100% South Korean organization?
Yeah.
No. Was it? I don't think it's all 100% North Korean organized or South Korean organizations. I believe isn't that what?
Well, I mean, they get a lot of support from outside
Is there any North Korean?
entities,
Okay.
but it's just like it's a South Korean based.
I see what you're
Because
saying.
I think part of it is trying to unite the two Koreas back together.
Is there any involvement with North Korea on it?
I think there's lobbying, as in they want to make sure that, because it's the DMZ, like it's no man's land. They want to make sure that North Korea is not going to do something to ruin that land as well.
Oh, yeah. So you probably have to have somebody there from the other side
Right.
watching.
At least just lobbying, like saying, like, don't look at this beauty, don't mess it up. And if they decide to get back together and open the border up, protect that land, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Well,
Make it-
hot damn.
Make it
As a
central park.
reminder of how much we hated each other.
Yeah.
Boys, let's get to rolling to episode 4, because we have 2 questions per episode, which puts us a couple more questions out of the end. And I'm pretty excited to get to a few of these because a lot of them are not so specific.
Boom. And scores
Oh,
3-1.
3-1. Who's winning? You
Like,
are. I was going to ask
subjective
first.
answer? Is it like
Who knows?
small
We'll get
essay?
to it.
Essay
We'll
questions?
get to it. Yes, I would like a 1,300 word essay. You can write it now,
Oh.
and then Brad starts the TikTok sound until YouTube's done running that sound. Okay, number 4, question 4. Again in episode 72, me lovey Midwesty our ode to the Midwest.
The best episode name ever.
We got to talking in regards to all the freshwater we have here in the Midwest, from the Great Lakes to the pristine river systems of our neighbors to the north, Michigan. In this segment, Bradley D made a comment stating, "And there was a 5-pound brick rolling around in my kayak after that." What could possibly have terrified Bradley D this much? This is not a multiple choice question.
What was rolling around in the bottom of his kayak?
Yes, but not not
What caused?
Yes, he was referring to a turd when he said brick, but what could have possibly caused Brad to be so terrified?
Yeah, to drop a 5-pound brick inside my kayak. I have my answer written down.
And I do understand that Brad was going to know this answer, but I have some more that are favored towards you.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It is very interesting.
it was so funny. And then I got all these notes from reading the entire episode. So when Brad says that, it's like he says it, and then we're both like in the thing. It's like, oh, like that's how it's written.
I get that feeling.
All right, answers.
All right.
I put the waves of Lake Huron.
Yes, that is correct.
I just put the letter D.
It's like a wave.
I had no idea.
Right. Brad gets another answer. Guys, there's no winners and losers in my trivia. I just
I'm winning.
enjoy going through a little.
Brad's ahead of me now.
A little exercise of the last 9 or 10 episodes, whatever it is. You guys ready for question 5?
Yeah, I got to catch up.
In episode 73, Hunting for Love and Rocks with Debbie Hawthorne and Travis J.
Another great banger title.
Yes. We ended the interview with a rapid fire 5 questions. Only one of the 5 questions did Travis and Debbie disagree on.
Oh,
gosh.
What question did they disagree on? Now I have multiple choice here.
Thank God.
A, the question was, would you rather find one museum quality geode or a backpack full of agates? B,
That's where it happened.
that's it. That's right where it happened. B, would you rather rockhound a brand new undiscovered location or return to your favorite honey hole forever? C, would you rather find a rare fossil or a rare mineral crystal? D, would you rather spend a day digging away in the hot sun or chipping away in freezing mountain weather? Or E, would you rather find a perfect arrowhead or a perfect quartz crystal?
Ooh.
Which
Man.
question did you guys, the only question out of all of those, which ones did you disagree on?
As you were reading through those, I kept thinking, that's the one. That's the one. So I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, we don't disagree on much.
Yeah, only one.
I have my answer.
Okay.
All right. E, Brad. E, Travis.
We both did a 3D kind of too.
Nope. The
These are
answer was
nice 90-degree angles.
the answer. If you would have put your last answer for this, you would have been fine because you wrote the letter D, and the answer
still
is
there.
D. Correct. Oh, you're right. You guys, out of all the questions asked in the rapid fire 5 questions, the only one you disagreed on was: would you rather spend a day digging away in the hot sun? That was Debbie. Or chipping away in freezing mountain weather, and that was your answer.
Well, that's good. That means Travis hasn't been stewing on it this whole time.
That's right.
He didn't even remember it.
Debbie, you can rest assured he has not been holding this against you.
I said that I would like to be chipping away in freezing weather.
I believe it was, well, I will admit that in the on the transcript, it doesn't really give a specific. I was just basing on that on the next 5 paragraphs of statements, you know?
You know, you should give that to me because I think this question was.
Sorry.
Well, if he gave it to you, you'd have to give it to me.
It was a little
too.
loosey goosey.
Because we put the same answer.
It's the only
down.
one you disagreed on. I do know that because I went so.
Yeah, you may have come together on a decision, but you disagreed.
Okay. So what happened is we initially disagreed, and then
And
we
then you
talked about
caved
it,
like
and
a
we
little
came to a
bitch.
compromise.
Yes.
Huh? What'd I say? What'd you say?
Huh?
What's the score, bro?
4-1.
4-1, B-Rad.
Shouldn't
Question number 6. Again, in the opening introductions of episode 73, Hunting for Love and Rocks with Debbie Hawthorne and Travi J, Brad
that's it.
stated Andy Dufresne used a pickaxe, but what kind of pickaxe was used?
Oh, what kind?
This also tells if you pay attention to our group text.
Yeah.
Because I just sent a video of Andy Dufresne saying this.
Saying he was a rock hound.
Yeah.
A, an almost pickaxe. B, a pretty much pickaxe. C, a damn near pickaxe.
This is bullshit.
Or D, a matic pickaxe.
Wait, what?
I'm going based on our episodes. I'm not going based on whatever else. You made a funny statement in that episode that we all made fun of.
Oh, okay.
And it was funny then.
Say it again. I know which one it
What
was.
kind of pickaxe did Brad say that he used? Was it an almost pickaxe, a pretty much pickaxe, a damn near pickaxe, or a matic pickaxe?
I got it. That's funny as hell.
I'm basing my answer off of what my reaction would be to each one if Brad said it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would be right or
All
not.
right, what is it? A?
I put damn near.
Damn near.
That was, it was damn near a pickaxe.
Damn near pickaxe. And then
It was a
went on-
rock hammer.
We went on like a 20-minute diatribe about him saying damn near, dude.
I was thinking Brad would say
he goes damn near.
damn near. I go, it was damn near that. It was damn near not that.
that's what I was trying to play the conversation out in my head, and I was thinking, you said it was like an almost pickaxe, and I was like, almost? That's damn near a pickaxe.
Yeah, okay. So now you got to get the gist of the full
Yeah.
spectrum of the questions.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get through 6, because now you
5-1.
kind of understand the
Yeah.
whole thing, the whole gamut here. All right, question number 7. In episode 74, the grand introduction of the official Trail Trivia Board Game Adventure Challenge prototype,
Oh man.
both Bradley D and I rolled a dice to move through the trail and eventually reach our treasured Subaru. I had the honor of rolling first and rolled a 2, which gave me +2 stokage for observing a most majestic creature. What did I first observe on my first roll?
Oh my god!
Was it A, a raven, B, an arrowhead stuck in my butt, C, a common skunk, or D, a freaking lumbering giant of a beast?
I love that you could have observed an arrowhead stuck in your butt.
You
I was
observed
just, I was just trying to find things.
I got my answer.
Crap, I'm not sure what it was. I think there's a point where you hit like you had 2 in your butt.
Travi B, an arrowhead.
But A.
Brad A, a raven.
raven.
It's A.
I remember it being
Ah.
a bird.
Yep, it was a bird. Right off the rip, and I got +2 stokage, bro.
Because I thought somebody was going to talk about the curse of the raven that I got because he saw a
No,
raven.
that's right.
And then it was maybe my raven.
I
that
forgot
cursed
about
me.
the curse.
Well,
of your
I think
raven.
you got the question right. I think so.
Mhm.
You didn't get I think there was a curse
Yeah, he got,
Yes.
he
if you got it
stoked.
wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't want that heat.
I remember how excited I
Don't
was
want
to
that
be up
heat.
to 102% stokage, and then quickly
Maxed out.
dropped all the way from there the entire
Yeah.
part of the game.
I was pretty stoked.
You were stoked, dude, but I made it to the boo-boo first, so
Yeah.
and I waited for you because I took a nice long resty poo. Question number 8. In this same episode, not long after I observed that raven, I ended up coming across a couple of fun-loving rockhounders for +10 stokage. Bro.
Damn.
They're pretty cool.
But not long after that, Bradley D finally observed his most elusive of all avian variety, an owl.
yeah, I remember that.
How many
Big moment.
stokage did Bradley D get for his
I remember he was bitching
avian
about
find.
it.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was
bitch a lot. Was it one?
He was bitching about how not stoked he was about seeing this
Well,
owl.
this is when we found out that the game was tilted towards rockhounds. That's for sure.
10 points just for seeing rockhounds.
Yeah.
You know what?
Was
There
it-
was only one rockhound, 2 rockhound references in the whole thing.
Yeah, but
Agate Bridge.
for 58 stokage or something, dude.
Oh, yeah,
That's
and the,
insane.
yeah.
Was it 1, 3, 8, or 10?
Oh, the amount of stokage.
for the owl. Owl stokage.
Yep,
Okay.
that Brad got for observing the owl.
All right. I'm drawing my answer, and I have it.
Okay, show it up.
3.
3? Nope. Wait, yes, it was 3. Answer B. Sorry. Yes, B.
Dale,
That's
baby.
right. You guys both got it. It was 3, and that, like I stated before, that was the moment we found out that this game was tilted away from birds and into rockhounds.
Yeah.
But
now that it's been laid in front of me so crystal clear, maybe we can move buff or what do they call it?
no, I enjoy
Buff and
the
nerf some-
spin.
Buff
Nerf.
seeing birds, nerf seeing rocks.
No, I enjoy the
Nerf
spin.
the
and
rocks,
it's your game, and you
birds.
do whatever you want.
I'll write
Travis
it down.
J.
Nerf the rocks, buff the bird.
All right, question number 9 in episode 76. Hammocks here. We talking hammocks here.
Man, the best episode title.
Man,
let's
It's
go.
hilarious.
We spend the entire episode going over the ins and outs of hammocks and hammock accessories. For starters, we covered the 2 main designs of hammocks. What are their names?
Oof.
I'm still laughing at hammocks. We're
Hammocks
talking
here.
hammocks here.
2 main designs.
A, bunch end and built-in. B, balled up and exoskeleton. C, gathered end and bridge. Or D, bound end and trestled. What?
Sounds like I'm reading my not book right now.
Hey.
Go through those, just like rattle them off
Yeah.
real quick.
Bunch end and built in, balled up and exoskeleton, gathered end and bridge, bound end and trestled.
All right. I got mine.
Got your answers?
Bunch and
built-in.
Bill. Bunch and Bill.
And Travis C is gathered end and bridge. That's right.
Gathered in. Man, once you
Gathered
said
in.
gathered in, I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, it is gathered
Yep.
in.
C. Travis J gets a point. Cool beans, dude.
That was clutch. I needed that one.
What's the score now? I know we keep
5 to
checking.
2, I think.
6
5
to
to 2.
2.
You still have time, bro. And the last question is worth a ton.
Oh,
I
Because
like
shit.
the
that.
last
I like
2
these
questions,
rules.
I will say, are Costa Rican based, but I knew that Brad was going to be able to answer all the questions because he's the fucking guy that went on his trip. So I felt like that was a little bit rough. So instead of giving trivia questions based on that episode specifically, I did trivia questions on that region.
Sounds
Okay.
like this
So-
episode
The
specifically.
island or the.
We'll get into
Okay,
it.
okay.
We'll get into it.
This episode, I think, specifically is birder biased.
Tough shit.
Yeah, revenge. Hey, Brad gets plus 25 stokage just
Hell
for
yeah.
saying tough shit.
Have fun. Have
Although
fun,
Andy
guys.
Dufresne is a
Have fun,
rock
birders.
hound.
Yeah.
So that's
man.
also like
Yeah.
plus 5,000 stokage.
That's true.
That's like he's the rock hound.
Yeah, he's
he
the
put
rock
the
hound.
hound in rock.
He did put the hound in
He's
rock.
in
know
fucking
about that.
prison and he's rock hounding.
Dude, you haven't rock hounded from prison, bro.
God, what a nightmare place to be.
That would be.
Yeah, you had to
Man.
hit up the chain gangs that are going outside
Look
to
at
find
this
them bigger
kidney
rocks.
stone.
Dude, you get
Look
you
at
get your
kidney
ass
stone.
beat for digging just a little bit.
Question number 10. Like I was saying, we talked not just of the hammocks themselves in this episode, but also about the accessories. One important, potentially life-saving
The Atlas
accessory was the underquilt. I have a statement on that. I tried to make a question out of those Atlas straps, but I just couldn't find like a good way to get it. One important life-saving accessory, potentially life-saving accessory, was the underquilt. Guess the abbreviation for what one might suffer if not taking into consideration how cold that sweet breeze can get at night? Is it A, PBS,
Abbreviation.
B, DOB,
Did you say PBS?
PBS, C, CSN, D, CBS?
God damn it, Ben.
I was adjusting.
PBS, CBS. What was the second one?
I was
NBC?
adjusting your volume, and I didn't catch the question at all.
Guess the abbreviation for what one might suffer if not taking into consideration how cold that sweet breeze can get at night.
I got it.
PBS, DOB, CSN, or CBS?
I got it. Perfect.
Let's see. Well, we'll wait for Travi just a second here.
It's so funny because I remember him making a joke about it too during the episode. Cold butt syndrome.
Cold butt syndrome.
CBS,
It's
baby.
Damn it. CBS. Yeah, that's right.
D.
Cold butt syndrome. And I just want to just if anybody's out there thinking of hammocking, you should really think about an underquilt.
My name's Patrick, and I've had cold butt syndrome.
I have had cold butt
This is a
syndrome.
medical.
That's what people call it. But dude, I mean, like,
If you don't have a quilt, it's a medical condition.
all joking aside, like, if you think you're going to go out to the backcountry with no safety, like whatever, and you think you're going to hammock with no underquilt, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
That is for sure. So
Yeah, your body's 98
I can't
degrees.
imagine.
You have a PSA. It
It'd be
is
insane.
miserable. Question number 11. Travi J and I had the privilege of being able to interview Dr. Jordan Marshall from PFW on episode 77, Studying Plants Where They Fight to Grow with Dr. Jordan Marshall. In the episode, we had all sorts of fun and discussed super interesting topics like invasive plant and insect species, how forests bounce back after disruption, and what it is like educating the future of conservation, science, and biology. One topic stood out to me above the rest, and that regarded the derecho that tore through Fox Island. Spell the word derecho.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm doing this every season. I'm having the most fun. I'm on my third beer, bros.
Oh, watch out. Dad Pat's getting crazy. Pat Dad.
Pat Dad, all right.
Alrighty.
Spell the word derecho.
Because this is an acronym, right?
No.
No,
Oh.
no, it's the
The
word
word.
for a storm. Derecho with two E's. Derechos with a U-A. Travi J gets it. It is derecho. It is a...
Oh, okay.
I get how
Well,
that
if you would have said it like
Yeah,
that.
why didn't you say it like that to begin with?
I guess it doesn't translate audibly, does it? The
Brad, you wrote derecho, not derecho.
Travis, would you like to spell the word out for our listeners?
Delta,
Derecho.
Delta Echo, Romeo,
Oh, my
Echo,
Lord.
Charlie Hotel, Oscar.
Thank you very much. That is DERECHO for all you non-military folks.
How'd you know
out
that,
there.
Travis?
What's that?
How'd you know how that's spelled?
I had to study for a guest we had on the show.
Oh.
See, I told you that I knew that there was some skewed. I know what I'm doing here.
Honestly, I thought before I knew how this was spelled, because
Yeah.
it's so hard to when people say it.
I would
I
have
thought it was like
Brad.
derecho.
Yeah, like I
or
had
something like that.
D-U-R.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I saw that, I was like, okay.
Derecho.
Well,
Derecho.
as Dr. Jordan Marshall did state, that that is a very strong, sudden burst of wind. When you look it up, it's called derecho storm. So
Yeah.
what Fox Island and other places in Indiana, what happened was we had a huge just burst of wind come through and just dismantle a local area of ours. So so he studied that.
Disturb?
Disrupted.
Disrupt.
Is that what is it? He studied invasive species and disturbances or disruptions?
Jesus. During that episode, that's the thing Brad noticed because he kept saying it one way and I kept saying it the other
Yeah.
way. I'm pretty sure when I was going back and reading the transcript, he used the word disruption.
Okay.
I also could have just been seeing what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I still don't remember.
Fantastic episode though. With
Yeah,
him.
it was great.
He was a great guest, and also, but just like if you're from this area and you remember that incident, or he gave some damn insightful, like kind of rhetoric towards just how forests want to be forests, and it's just really good.
And it was cool to find out that he studied those things that actually we had an experience with.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anybody even would study something like that.
Dude, see, senor, because I think I made a comment in that, like, oh, I wonder what happens here when this tree's down.
Yeah.
And it's down for millennia. And we've all seen trees of all the different ages.
Do people even hear it when it falls?
I didn't ask him that. Damn. That's
probably
a great question. That's why we needed Brad. That's our third, dude. That's our third. Brad comes in with those hard-hitting questions, man. Damn. Damn, that was good. I'm embarrassed. All right, later in this episode 77, Studying Plants, where they fight to grow with Dr. Jordan Marshall, we got to chitty-chatting further about disruptions or disturbances. Someone asked whether farmland would be considered a disruption. During Jordan's answer, that was me. He stated, before European settlement, 85% of Indiana would have been forests. He goes on to say, over the matter of 70 years from 1800 to 1870, we have already cut down most of the forest here. The question is, how many acres did he say were being cut down a day during that 70-year window from 1800 to 1870? Was it A, 65 acres a day? Was it B, 350 acres a day? C, 705 acres a day? Or D, 1,000 acres a day? How many acres did he say? Press your button, Brad. Make it more fun.
I remember being impressed. And I think this number that I wrote down impresses me.
Okay.
This is an impressive number.
It's not unrealistic. It's impressive. B.
Oh, you guys both have B.
350.
The answer is 705 acres.
Wow.
It is
That's
impressive.
very specific.
Yeah,
It's
more,
very
more impressive. 705 acres. So most of the deforestation that we experienced in Indiana, being that it was originally 85% forested land and swamp, marshland.
That's so much woods.
1800 and 1870 was demolished. 705
That's
acres.
insane.
I wonder what. So this is obviously just like the whole of all the new homesteads and everything that are going up, clearing it for farmland.
like
I wonder how much a single farmer could clear in a day.
I don't know.
Depends how many oxen he had.
What I was
And
thinking,
children.
what I was thinking
Small
about
children.
that is like when you have like how many acres are down the rivers, and then when we were talking with Harry a few seasons ago, and he was saying that like that was part of George Washington like sending down those outposts, so they would build like how many acres are they just pile driving as they're building the same fort that we toured? You know what I mean?
It's a lot of wood.
That's what she said.
It's pretty insane.
Sorry, that was the beer.
But then every homesteader was doing that and clearing land to farm.
Yeah,
Because
for
they had, because I think they had to be able to own the land, they had to make it farmable.
Establish it.
Yeah. Make it a productive piece of land.
That's
So
what
they were
old
all
Johnny
cutting that shit
Appleseed
down.
was helping everybody do out there in the frontier.
Old
And if you want to learn about
J.A.
Johnny Appleseed, go to episode for all things related to Johnny Appleseed.
All right, brothers. We got 3 questions left. Okay, one more
Rapid
question
fire.
related. 2 more questions.
Rapid
Well,
fire.
whatever. We got 3 more questions left. I don't want to do math. In
think that one
episode
put me in the lead.
78, Patty's that's me. Low country adventure, Bulls Island, Congaree, and Fort Sumter with the family was a super fun episode for me to record with you fellas. Had a great time with the family and can't wait to road trip with them again. While Congaree National
Wink. Can't wait to road trip with the family again.
While Congaree National Park was an amazing place for many reasons, the sheer amount of variety of trees was absolutely cool.
Yeah.
I mentioned 2 trees. One was the bald cypress tree. What was the other?
I do remember you mentioning 2.
Was
trees.
it A, the loblolly pine, B, the sweet gum, C, the blackjack oak, or D, the tulip poplar?
Ooh, the tulip poplar sounds like a cool tree.
Yeah, yeah. All trees found in that area of South Carolina. I mentioned 2 trees especially. One was the bald cypress. What was the other?
All right, I have my answer.
All right, show them up. B.
Loblolly pine.
B. Brad gets it, dude.
Damn.
Loblolly pine. It was tall. I think they grew up to 160 feet tall. At their base, it was amazing. The bark on these trees, had all 4 of us, my father-in-law, my wife, and my son and I, just standing there in complete awe.
Jaws dropped?
Cool. Jaws a drop, dude. I'm
Damn.
6'3", and my jaw hit, dog. What do they call it?
Watch out for them gators.
I was just loblolly was on my list because it just sounds whimsical, and that's right down your alley. And then I thought, what kind of tree would look good wearing a hat? Because I know you like any kind of creatures that wear hats. They automatically go to the top of your list.
Big hat guy.
And so I picked
especially
B.
on them orcas.
What is the name of when I was looking this up, and it kind of refreshed my brain? What is the name of the place we went down birding to earlier on in the year? There was 2 separate
Mary
places.
Gray?
Nope, not Mary Gray.
Loblolly.
It was, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Loblolly Sanctuary or something.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that might have in common. I'll be looking that up shortly. All right, question number 14. 2 questions.
That just kind of blew my mind.
3. I know, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking that while I was down there, and it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm going to Google that soon, and then I never do Google it. 3 questions left. Sorry. Number 14. While we were spending time down around Chucktown, which is short for Charleston, one of the most that's what they call it. One of the most amazing things we got to enjoy was going out to Bulls Island. Bulls Island is just off the coast of South Carolina. To get to the island, you hop on a ferry. To get home from the island, you hop back on a ferry. The ferry we took over to the island was amazing. The staff on board was amazing. What was the name of this ferry company that I mentioned?
Oh my God. It had to have been like Coastal Adventures or something like that.
Coastal
You're going to shit yourself when I say this first one, dude. A, Coastal Expedition.
Oh, man.
B, Bulls Island Boat Rides. C, South Carolina Islands. D, Nature, South Carolina.
Oh my gosh, they're all like generic.
It's got to be the dumbest one.
Oh, Brad, you're not familiar.
No. I've always been lucky enough to have a friend with a boat.
Brad said B. Brad said B. The answer is A. Coastal Expeditions, dude.
No
Oh,
kidding. You about
so
guessed it right
close.
off the
Why
bat.
you're thinking that.
I should have went with that. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Coastal Expeditions.
That was your mind telling you.
And the reason I wanted that on the list is just because I'm telling you guys, if you guys go down to South Carolina and want a good group of like a good tour around Bulls Island, around the coast of South Carolina, that little coast, they are awesome. They're not just a ferry drivers. They're scientists. They're biologists. One lady was there because she was there studying the sea turtle breeding habitat and the breeding kind of patterns.
Do they work at like local universities or?
They might. I didn't have a chance to like ask a lot of questions, but I have. We 4 made so many comments about just how like excited these people were to be ferrying us back and forth and showing us the island, and they were awesome. And the idea that I believe this is the only ferry or one of the only 2 ferries that take you over to the island. So if you go to South Carolina, go to Charleston, go to Bulls Island, this is one of the experiences you get. And just on that ferry ride over, we saw dolphins, we saw turtles, we saw probably 3 or 4. That's where I got my first picture of a common loon, was in that area. And they're pointing it out. They're helping you out. They never
Even
like
better.
chased a dolphin or anything like that, because they try to be very like,
Oh,
good
dude, the
to the
dolphins
environment.
chase you. When you're on a boat, they're like going after the boat.
well, that boat was creeping, dude. So, 'cause
Would
it
you call
was-
the wildlife abundant?
Oh, very abundant. Yes. Yeah. So if anybody's down there, look up Coastal Expeditions. Shout out. They're not paying us. It was awesome. All right. You guys ready to get to the last
Yes,
episode
sir.
recorded? We have 2 questions.
What?
here.
Recorded?
It's 8-3.
Yeah. The last episode recorded. We're recording this episode. The last episode we recorded was the Costa Rican,
We made it sound like yeah.
which was episode 79, Jungles, Volcanoes, and Sloths. Brad and Sarah's adventure across Costa Rica's wild places.
I'm surprised they
Fantastic.
didn't put
Fantastic
Bradley D and Sarah T's Coastal Adventures
Bradley D and
Coastal
Sarah T.
Adventures?
or whatever it was.
What do you mean they? You think I have a fucking ghostwriter?
What?
That sounds like a really good Saturday morning nature show.
Bradley D and Sarah T's Coastal Adventures. We just travel the coast of the world.
Yeah, and you're super happy and flamboyant with like a sweet brown outfit.
Look at
That's
this
awesome.
stingray.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wait, who do you think makes
Too
these
soon.
titles?
Well, normally you don't want to be called out for doing it.
You mean AI?
Oh.
Oh,
Did you just call yourself out?
I don't do AI. Wait, you don't want me to say that I do the
Well, no, you normally don't want to say you're the one that puts them in.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't like to put them in.
I don't know
Wink.
what we're talking about.
Wink. Okay, let's get back to it. Episode 79, Junkles, Volcanoes, and Sloths, Brad and Sarah's adventure across Costa Rican wild places, not written by me, but also kind of written by me. We covered as much as we could about the trip they took. In an attempt to keep this quiz fair, I don't have questions directly about the episode,
Oh.
but
Oh.
more about the country of Costa Rica.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
I got it.
And so, what percentage of the world's biodiversity is found in Costa Rica, despite it covering less than 1% of Earth's landmass?
Holy.
Is it
I
about?
read this at one point.
Is it about 1%? About 5%? About 15%? Or about 50%?
Man, you weren't saying the number that was in my head.
Yeah, I'm kind of the overlap.
I got my answer.
So you're saying 15% or 50% or 1% of the
Five.
world's species live in Costa Rica.
Of like, say there's 1,000 different species of wildlife in the world, that percent of them lives in Costa Rica. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Show them up, dude.
5%.
5%, 50%, 50%. Jesus Christ.
I went hard.
You went hard in the paint. 5% is the answer for being such. I don't. So I have some facts.
What's
I have some facts for
1%?
these last two.
It's 1% size
I feel
of
really
the land.
dumb for picking 50%.
5. Don't feel dumb, Trevi J. There's no winners or losers. Every question or answer is a good
There's a
question. or
clear logical failure. Right?
Allow me to explain exactly why you're wrong. In fact, there's 500,000 species. That number blew my fucking gourd, dude.
Yeah, it's
500,000 species.
it's a lot.
On the
Okay.
nut.
Well, okay. Well,
yeah.
there might be 1 or 2 more.
We might, yeah.
An estimated 300,000 insect species, 1,500 flower or plant species, 900 bird species, and thousands of amphibians, reptiles, and mammals.
Damn.
Choo! 300,000 insect species?
That's a lot.
What percentage of that did you see, Brad?
Yeah.
Which percentage of that stung me or bit me?
Oh, man. Probably a
8%.
decent percent.
8%?
Yeah. One more fact here. Roughly 20. This is awesome. This is the one that I want to high five him for. Roughly 25% of the national territory is protected through the National System of Conservation Areas.
Yeah.
25% of the national conservation area. After 1980, after massive deforestation, they regulated this back into the where they were going to focus. So much so
They couldn't find
That
any
they-
more resources.
they canceled. I don't know. So much focus on conservation and restoring their wild lands that they completely got rid of one major faction that every country has. Can you guess?
The military.
The military. They abolished the military so they could use that funding for not just conservation, but schools, education, infrastructure, and wildlife. That's
What's
insane.
the population of Costa Rica?
I don't know that question. That's a good. See, I knew when I started getting into stats, I'd be asked.
What are their diplomatic ties?
It's the
Nationally.
way you ask it, Travis.
I'm
You
sure there
just-
was some kind
so
of
good.
deal where, like, hey, USA, we'll do this.
We don't need an army,
if
do
you
we?
pretend, yeah, like right, yeah. Like there had to have been something like that.
All right, last question, dudes. Are you excited?
But that does show, I will say, that effort shows.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's
You
wild.
said it was
Paper straws.
It's amazing.
Everybody's
Oh, yeah.
just conscious.
Well,
of
I
it.
meant
it was really
I meant,
nice, too.
I meant it shows like in the environment that you're around the whole time you're there.
Oh,
Like
man,
it's
that's awesome,
beautiful.
dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I commend that
Yeah.
giant effort. Because, I mean, you're still talking millions of people, and to make an
Yeah.
effort like that is insane.
Yeah.
I want to know what that you know how there's a level of a wilderness that you're in when you're out there doing what you're doing or we're in the Tetons. You're still not quite, I'd say a level 10's like you're in northern Canada
Like
or Alaska,
Patagonia.
or
Yeah.
Patagonia. But like what would that level be in Costa Rica?
Right.
Like how much do you feel like you're out there?
Yeah, that's the thing I don't know is like how, like here,
I guess you don't have a baseline jungle
Yeah.
reference.
well,
right?
but also
Yeah.
like here, there's clear divisions of
Wild and
normal
not wild.
yeah. And they go way deeper and longer and larger in the U.S. because like the West is so huge
Yeah.
and it's not the same. And like I feel like if you walked in a straight line in Costa Rica, it wouldn't take. It'd still be weeks and
You're
shit.
either gonna hit water or another country.
Yeah, like you're gonna hit something.
Yeah. I agree.
Or you can't go anymore.
What are the two oceans that are on either side of Costa Rica?
Pacific and Gulf of Mexico.
Pacific and Gulf of Mexico?
Does the Gulf of
Caribbean Sea.
Mexico count as
It's not the Gulf of
Atlantic?
Mexico.
I think it's technically
Pacific and the
Atlantic.
Caribbean Sea,
Oh,
which is the sea
The Caribbean
is part
Sea.
of the Atlantic, but
Yeah.
because it's locked in, it's called the Caribbean Sea. Those are the two large bodies of water. Fun fact.
that's a good. I like Caribbean Sea better than Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America.
They're
Gulf of
separate,
America.
but they're
That's stupid.
separate, right?
I like Caribbean Sea.
Sea is separate from the Gulf.
No.
No,
I
No,
think it's all it's not like separated by a landmass.
I know that,
Okay.
but like a regional.
when you're sailing in there, you're like, I think we're in the Caribbean Sea.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, question number 16. This is our last question.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I looked this up, I looked up so much stuff about this because it is awesome.
Oh,
It is awesome. What geographic feature? You get that?
One.
Sure. One.
Singular.
Allows wildlife to migrate between North and South America through Costa Rica. Is it A, the Panama Canal,
Through Costa Rica.
Central American Land Bridge, B, C, the Ring of Fire, or the Amazon Corridor,
The Ring
D?
of Fire.
that's what that whole thing's called, right? The volcanoes, Ring of Fire.
What geographic feature
We're both
allows
ready.
Okay, go ahead. B?
B.
It is the Central American Land Bridge. Do you know what that means?
No.
Because, bros, when I found this, I thought it was something like whatever. This is crazy. You ready to hear about this? The Central American Land Bridge, specifically referred to as the Isthmus of Panama.
Okay.
It's a narrow strip of land connecting North and South America formed approximately 3 to 15 million years ago.
Like you're talking,
that
this is
entire-
all of Central America.
Yeah. So that's the Isthmus of Panama, or the Central American land bridge. So around 3 to 15 million years ago, both continents were separated. There was an ocean between us. So when you think of biodiversity, when you think of evolution of species, at that point, those species were landlocked. There was North American species, there was South American, or whatever they fucking called it back then, those species. And then because of tectonic plate shifting, because of volcanoes, because of other things, a landmass popped up, which then we now refer to as Central America. 7 nations include this landmass, which are Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. Those are the 7 countries, 7 nations. So then that allowed species, they called it not a great migration, what they call it? The Great American Biotic Interchange took place after that, where now you had 2 completely different biodiversities being able to connect in this one region.
Yeah.
And then start subspecies and everything else, which is why they think they have such a large biodiversity in this area.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is right where they crossed.
It's like
That's where all of them were.
It's like I married a lady from South America and our families
Met in the
like
middle.
cross over.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at that like in my brain when I was thinking about this, I was talking like when a woman and a man have a child and you have chromosomes that come together.
Yeah.
And then you form another child but right here when those 2 genomes or whatever it is cross.
Yeah.
That's where it's most impactful. That's where you start seeing like genetics really pop out, is when you're boom right in the middle.
And it
blew my
just so
fucking mind, dude.
happened to happen like right at near the equator where life is the most abundant of all.
Well, they also think that a good part of this, because you have to think a landmass pops out of the ocean.
Well, it's
I mean,
not
like,
overnight.
No, it's not overnight. I agree with that. But like it did change currents. Like, I mean, you're talking about an entire sea or an entire ocean that now is barricaded. So, I mean, the entire world's current is now shifting because of this landmass coming up that is allowing these species to cross diverse and all this stuff. It changed currents. It changed wind patterns. It literally changed the scope of Earth altogether.
Right.
So there is thought, I don't know how far, I didn't go into it far, that may yet very well could not have been the equator at that point, like right at the
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Isn't that cool, though? And that's why Costa Rica and those areas have such biodiversity, is because it's the the Great American Biotic Interchange.
Yeah, it's very
fucking awesome.
It's similar to like the land bridge between
Alaska and Asia.
Russia, Asia.
Yes.
But and people walked over and migrated down.
But it'd be
into
like
North
it'd be
America.
like people crossing over, coming from America and Russia, and then, but like all of that interchange is happening right in the middle, and then like 90% of that just stays right there.
It's just a nice sweet spot.
Yeah, sweet spot. Yes, exactly.
That land bridge up there in Alaska is
Not such a sweet spot.
not so sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, that's season 8 recap, dude. That's season 8 trivia. What'd you guys think? You think that was a fun kind of way to go through this?
Way better than I think we've been doing it, kind of just saying, hey, what's your favorite thing?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Not bad, but I think this is way more fun.
Yeah, this was fun. Did you, as we were going through the questions, did you kind of remember some of the moments? I was hoping that I'd spark a little bit of like, oh, I remember that. That's fun.
And it's always very vague. Like, yeah I remember that, but no details whatsoever.
That's like 5 years ago.
And in the honor of winning or losing, I will say that Brad absolutely demolished.
He crushed me. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
You know, there was really no way I can spin this to make me look good.
Yeah. just a few more things before we get out of here, because I do want to touch on the next season coming up, which is going to be in 2 weeks or next week.
Yeah.
As, season 9, we have Jabin Burnworth, my old professor, my old biology teacher.
I cannot wait to
coming
talk to
on.
him.
He's coming down to the studio. We have DNR coming down here.
That one too. I just asked about you.
Biologist.
Yeah.
So she's going to be great. And we have a couple other things just going on. Just great guests, great talks. A lot of, I think we're going to do like 2 or 3 more gear episodes this next season.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it.
We're cooking our way to 100.
Dude, we can't wait for the
We got
100.
20 episodes to 100. We can't believe we're this far.
Brother, can't believe
It's
it.
insane.
Let's get out of here. Love it. Check you guys later.
Please like and follow. Keep on sauntering, everybody. Thank you for listening.
See ya.
That was a fun